Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Journey Marie, and today we're going to be reacting to Tupac's courthouse interview. A lot of you guys wanted me to watch this. I got a lot of recommendations for it, so I'm ready to get straight into it. Just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this reaction. If you watch me and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It really does help. And let's get straight into today's reaction.
They're making it bigger than, they're making it so big now. Even the charges and what they're saying, it's bigger than who I am now. So
what do you think they're doing this for? You were talking to the elevator. What do you think they're doing it for? Why they're doing this to you?
Because, the way this country is successful is if we have one set of rules and everybody follows them. If anybody gets outside of that set of rules and they're in a public view like I am, it's like detrimental to everybody following the rules if I'm representing to what they think is that I represent lawlessness and the outlaw mentality, and I represent that thug mentality from the street. So they feel like if they can punish me, then it'll punish people who are not as brave as I am, who don't speak out against things like me, who not scared to walk through the streets with no bodyguards. See, they need to put me in jail. These other guys, they don't have to put in jail because they can arrest them on smaller things. They can't arrest me on those small things. They got to frame me. They got to do things like this. They got to have 30 charges and none of them have to do with me. You know what I'm saying? How can you, if you really, while all these cameras are here, everybody goes something to grow on. How am I going to forcibly do anything to a girl after she did it to me consensually? And that's not something I'm making up. That's what they said. They said that. The girl came to court and said she did this, she did that, she called my hotel, it was good. She said that, not me. Now, why am I going to force her? This is common sense. But no matter what happens, innocent or guilty, my life is ruined. Because when they say, whatever they say in this verdict, y'all are not going to make it front page news. It won't be bigger, no matter what. All that you want to hear is that he's guilty, he's in jail, the reign of terror is over, the outlaw is gone. That's what they want to do. So I'm starting to think I don't know which story to read. I don't know if this is, about, black and white and loud and quiet, or is it about me and this girl? Because if it's about me and this girl, come on, we shouldn't even be here.
Coming down the elevator, you complain.
It sucks that he felt like no matter what happened in the verdict, that his life was over. Like, no matter what a judgment they gave him, just the fact that he was there dealing with this already ruined his life, ruined his reputation, ruined all that type of stuff.
Why would she make something like that up? Because hell have no fury like a woman scorned. You know what I'm saying? I'm guilty of a lot of things. I'm guilty probably of being a male chauvinist pig. I'm guilty of probably not caring as much as I should. I'm guilty of not spending enough time with people like I should. But I'm not guilty of rape. Just because I don't want to be with that girl don't mean that she has the right to say that I did all of these things that I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Just because, of course I can't spend my life with all the girls that I spend time with. But I'm not married. You know what I'm saying? That's not a crime for me to be promiscuous. It's not a crime for me to be with any girl I want to be with. It's a crime for that girl to turn that into a rape charge.
But don't you think the circumstances here? Yeah, don't you think the circumstances here that is what one discussed? She wasn't prepared, she says, for what happened to her, and it wasn't supposed to happen.
Okay, so she wasn't prepared for what happened. So where are those people that did this? They were all in the same hotel as me. They were all right in the same room with me. Why am I the only one in court right now? Why is the cameras all on me? And in the report and all these charges, I didn't do nothing. I'm charged with being in concert with some guys. Well, where they at? Why me? Because I'm Tupac. No, I'm not angry at them. I'm angry at the system. I don't want nobody else to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to go to jail for something I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be the scapegoat. Only way I've been practicing my whole life to live my life is to be responsible for what I do. I don't know how to be responsible for what every black male did.
I think it's very telling of his character, the fact that he's like, he doesn't want anybody else to go to jail. He's not trying to snitch or get anybody else locked up too. He just don't want to go to jail for something he knows he did not do, and he just feels like he's the scapegoat. They're using him as an example. They're doing any and everything to kill his character, put him in jail, just get him off the street because he's too influential. So they're doing whatever they can. And how he said, he might be guilty of being promiscuous, being with a lot of different girls, but that's not a crime. He's just claiming that this particular girl didn't like the fact that he didn't want to be with her, so she had to do this to get back at him, get some revenge. And it just sucks that he was going through all of this. And
Yes, I am going to say that I'm a thug. That's because I came from the gutter and I'm still here. I'm not saying I'm a thug because I want to rob you and rape people and things. I'm a businessman. I mean, you know I'm a businessman because you find me at my places of business. You don't find me up in you know what I'm saying? I don't understand this. I don't understand
What do you
this.
think about the jury? You talked about the jury. You talked about the jury.
They look at this trial and they say, you know, he's a rap star, he's an actor. What kind of sex is he engaged in? This isn't safe sex. What do you say to that?
But it is safe sex because in the trial, in the transcripts, if y'all dig deep and be reporters, you'll find out I wore a condom. It was her who sodomized me. It wasn't me who went down in the dance club and ate her out. It was her in the dance club who had oral sex with me. She should be charged, not me. What kind? They're making like I'm some big gruesome animal, a sex animal, which is a...
Your charge involves the so-called gangbang in the hotel.
No, it doesn't. It does not. But if you listen right in there, none of these charges of this gangbang, none of this gangbang stuff came out in the trial. She says people was rubbing her ass, grabbing her ass. Where are these people? Where are these people? No, she said it's an attempted sodomy. What is an attempted sodomy? If there was sodomy,
Second count.
if there was sodomy,
I could just feel the chaos inside of him. Like, whew. All these people just around him, and he's trying to like explain his case, but it's just like I could see how much it's just so much. All these people asking all these questions. He's trying to get his thoughts together. I hear people laughing in the background. Like, it's making me angry, because I could just feel like he must feel so trapped and so like all over the place and just don't know where to look, don't know who to answer. He's trying to get it together, and it's giving me anxiety just watching it. You know what I mean?
okay, if there was sodomy, why when she went to the doctor wasn't there any forcible entry? Why wasn't her anal? Why wasn't anything? Why didn't they find any of my sperm on the thing? If she's why wasn't any of my sperm?
Because sodomy in some states means oral sex. It's one of the...
It's like he's not gonna win either way. Like, he's over here trying to explain himself so bad and over trying to explain himself, but they're not even really listening. They don't even really care. They already have their minds made up about him. So it's like at this point he's just like just in a circle talking to a wall. Like, they're not gonna listen to him, and I feel like he could kind of feel that, but he's still trying his best to make it to tell the story of what really happened and make it clear, try to clear his name and clear his character. But it's like it's chaos. It's just...
They find the condom.
You just said...
Why did they find
you were wearing your condom?
On the night we had consensual sex. Before that. Come on, follow me.
Let me ask you this about the guns. What do you think, Tupac? Are you sure? What about the guns? That's the other thing.
No, it's not has nothing. It's not my liking for guns. What about the NRA? We all have a right to bear arms. I have that. I have that same right as you do. Just because I'm black doesn't mean I shouldn't have a gun. I have a legally own guns. I legally own guns. Why would I come to New York and be unlawfully owning 2 guns? Who has 2 guns? Who carries 2 illegal guns?
Why? You were
and mind you, a week before I went to jail with the police. Come on.
What about the jury? You talked to...
I wish they would back up off of him. I feel like it feels claustrophobic, like physically and mentally. Like, it's just, and all of them, they're just like coming at him with their words, and he's trying to make it make sense, but they don't care anyway. So they're just finding any little hole, anything to like find something wrong with what he's saying or combat him with what he's saying. And, well, what about this? Well, what about that? Well, what about this? It's like he cannot win, and I feel like he could feel it.
In the elevator about the jury and the composition of it, you didn't think they understood you. Tell me about that.
I hope they do, Bob. It's hard for me to believe that a jury full of older, more middle-class women are going to understand where I'm coming from, because y'all barely understand where I'm coming from, and y'all cover murders and shit every day, and y'all treat me like I'm New York's most notorious criminal, and y'all know it's people throwing babies out of windows and putting them in the incinerator. All I do is make raps. All I do is rap and talk loud. My biggest crime is talking loud. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have nothing else besides that.
Right. Thanks.
Tupac for sure.
Hey, it beats the blank.
mean, the only reason I didn't do the spitting and everything is so we can not have this. I appreciate that too. Can you please not block the car? Please, guys. You gonna beat it, baby? You gonna beat it? Hey, yo,
You know, I've had dreams of being famous and whatnot, but just seeing how claustrophobic it looks, like it just looks like torture from what I'm seeing right here. Like I've seen it before, obviously, just in the media of people, paparazzi, and it's like it never really got to me. And like I'm like, I still want to be famous. Like I want to be that person that everybody wants to like be next to and get to know. But just seeing how people could turn on you and then how they treat you and just how trapped it looks, that just seems really terrible.
Bye-bye. Be safe, my brother. Keep your hand up, Tupac.
What do you think that's all about?
I think she actually probably did go to have sex and things didn't work out the way she expected them, you know, and then she just called rape on him. But I don't think it's fair. I think she should pay for what she done to him.
You think he's being scapegoated? You know, like he's being nailed just because of who he is?
Yeah, probably.
And what you said earlier, what do you think? I mean, women like that are going for that. I mean,
They're going for sex. Same thing with Tyson, you know. You're going there for something, you know. People don't hang around you 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. They constantly call you. You're going for something, okay? And if things don't work out the way you expect them, why would you call rape? You know, you done it. Just go ahead about your business and leave it like that, right?
It was really hard to see him like that. So I'm not even gonna say he was angry, but he was just so scattered, but like for good reason. Like they were just all over the place. They were just so, he was first of all just so claustrophobic, and all these questions and all these accusations, and nobody's really taking in what he's saying. They're just waiting for him to stop talking so they could come back with something else to accuse him of and say, well, that contradicts this or that. Or so I just felt it's like the panic and just how he said, like either way he loses, like his life is over because of this whole thing. So it's like, even if he's trying to explain himself, which I'm glad he still tried his best to, you know, clear his name, but it's like at the end of the day, they did not care. It didn't really matter. It matters for the people who can really see him and really see that he's genuine, but it didn't matter for, you know, the court, the police, the jury, the media. It didn't matter for them. And I know that's who he wanted to convince, because he did not want to go to jail for something he didn't do. But yeah, that really sucked. But I am glad I watched that. It does give me more insight into his life and how it was and what he went through. So thank you guys for recommending that. I hope you enjoyed my reaction, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next reaction.